morning workout. De La Hoya carries with him the memory of his mother, Cecilia, lost to cancer 2 years ago.
Then get on to meet Vostok again.
Oh, Vostok is one strong individual.
Raul Marquez, the 1989 U.S. champion. He was third at the World Championships. He did not compete in the 1990 U.S. Championships because he was taking part in the World Championship Challenge. Very impressive, stylish, talented left-hander, born in Mexico, now lives in Houston. He's in tremendous shape. He never seems to tire. His opponent is a 26-year-old veteran who has won 3 Soviet national titles, Vladimir Yereshchenko. He decisioned Hector Matos to Puerto Rico 5-0 in the opening round. Franco Blagonek of Yugoslavia is the referee. 3 3-minute rounds, a 1-minute rest period in between. The winner of each round receives 20 points, the loser a lesser number, and the idea for those of you new to amateur boxing is to land as many scoring blows as possible. Marquez on the attack early.
Marquez is giving away about a half-inch in height and about a half-inch in reach advantage. So he's got to be first, he's got to be quick, he's got to get in, and he's got to get out.
Raul was a very good defensive boxer. You see, he carries his hands high and will often block his opponent's punches. He caught one that time, though. The Soviets and the Americans were at opposite ends of the brackets throughout the Goodwill Games boxing competition, so they're finally meeting up for the first time in the semifinals. Good right by Marquez, snapping the right lead. He's a very poised, savvy boxer for a kid who's only 18. He's taken part in many of the dual meets with some of the other countries and has really benefited by that experience. He says it's helped him adjust to differing styles. Marquez landing.
Yereshchenko is also a very polished boxer, and he's very, very cool under fire. When Marquez starts throwing the shots, I want you to notice how cool Yereshchenko is. He just keeps the hands up, and he does not flinch at all. Then he returns the shot.
The Americans and Soviets have had 4 bouts tonight, each winning 2. Action from round 1. Raul Marquez in blue being cautioned for pushing, and Vladimir Yereshchenko of the Soviet Union in the red top and white shorts. He is studying to become an economic engineer in the Soviet Union. He boxed in the 1988 Olympics, won a bronze at the 1989 World Championships. A seasoned, experienced boxer. Between rounds will be eavesdropping on the Soviet corner. We'll hear a simultaneous interpretation. Now Yereshchenko beginning to land with the jab. Marquez scoring with a left hand, but Yereshchenko right back with a shot of his own. Both boxers landing.
These guys trying to line up the other one for their big shot. Marquez wants to get home with that left hand. Yereshchenko with the right hand.
In the other semifinal in this 147-pound division, Francis Vostok of Romania, who has dominated this weight class the last 2 years, decision Robert Imamov of the Soviet Union. So it'll be Vostok against the winner of this bout for the gold. Very even first round. Both boxers have landed scoring blows in round 1.
Now he addresses the second coach from the towel. Now, stop catching these blows on his face. Firmer. Why do you catch blows with your head? The gloves are pretty heavy. Do you think you can win in a battle like this? And long blows from the distance. Don't put your head under his blows. Your health is not unlimited. Give it to him. Firmer. Coach, the team Thompson, the Soviet coach, has had a number of interesting comments to make to his boxers. You heard him tell
Yereshchenko to stop catching blows on your face. That's easier said than done. Earlier in a bout between Shane Mosley and Arthur Grigorian, he told Grigorian, beat him to a pulp, get mad, get angry. He really gets animated.
That was always my problem, blocking shots with my chin.
That won't lead to success in boxing. Round one was pretty even.
Yes, it was. And I thought that Yereshchenko's defense was a lot better than Kopsov made it out to be. I think that was kind of a sight job, making him think he really lost that first round. He's got to get back into this.
Marquez scoring. Good combinations. The body and up to the head.
The body shot hurt Yereshchenko. Marquez realized it, came back with another right hook to the body.
Marquez looking forward to winning the gold in these Goodwill Games and eventually the Olympics. He receives a caution. He said the Olympics have been my dream since I turned 15 and won the Junior Olympics at Marquette, Michigan. It's stiff left by Yereshchenko, just flicking it into the face of Raul Marquez.
I really like that right hand to the body that Marquez is landing. It is a powerful blow.
Yereshchenko, though, is landing straight left to the head of Marquez. Good combination by Marquez. The left hand rocked Yereshchenko. He really nailed him with the left. And a caution to the Soviet for pushing. The same caution to Marquez. 3 cautions result in a warning. 3 warnings for the same infraction result in the boxer being disqualified from the bout. Minute and a half left in round 2. Marquez landed a pretty good right hook, but apparently the referee felt he hit with the inside of the glove or the side of the glove.
Well, he's got better position, but I got to tell you, from this angle, it looked like a very decent punch.
Marquez, who sometimes spars with the pros of the Houston Boxing Association, he feels that experience has really helped him in the ring. Yereshchenko trying to keep Marquez at bay with that left hand.
He can't do it, though, Mel. That's because Marquez is bending his knees, sliding underneath the jab, and then getting in to work the body with that very powerful right hook.
Less than a minute remaining in round 2. Marquez landing some more solid shots. Marquez getting up on his toes, dancing, trying to make something happen, shooting that straight right. Yereshchenko doing his best to cover up. Oh, Marquez just caught a jab on the chin. Kind of a chopping right hand landed by Yereshchenko.
And that was after missing about 5 jabs in a row.
The final seconds of round 2.
Okay, that's good. You're doing great. Keep hitting him in the body. No brinques para atrás. No ¿Tienes condición todavía para el otro round?
Okay, ready for the next round.
No dejes este round, hijo. Que no te lo gane grande nada. Tú ya
Go forward. Go forward. Just 2 rounds left.
Strong jab, mijo. Step with your jab.
Keep strong with the jab.
Okay. When you inside, mijo, bend your left and hit him with the body.
Hit him with the body.
And a straight left también. La straight le entra bastante, mijo. Okay? Respira hondo.
Speak briefly. Breathe.
No brinques para atrás nada más.
Don't go backwards. Always forward.
Okay?
Lots of movement.
Que no te pegue con la derecha.
Don't let him hit you with the right.
Okay.
The third and final round, Arturo Marquez, Raul's father, in his corner. He's his personal coach. And here we go with the final round. And as Marquez runs through the course, he'll be very strong in the last round. He is in tremendous shape. He's a former track and cross-country athlete in high school and once ran a 440 mile. He's in good shape. They say Marquez is in great shape when the team goes out to run, but Oscar De La Hoya apparently blows everybody away. He's a 125-pounder and perhaps a future world champion.
Nobody stays with De La Hoya, and all these guys are in shape.
Constantine Kovtsev said, who, me? As the referee cautioned him again. He's got a sense of humor.
He is so colorful in that corner.
Marquez landing, scoring blows to the head of Yereshchenko.
And it was funny to listen to Papa Marquez in the corner. He was switching up between English and Spanish.
Raul landing a straight left to the head of Yereshchenko. Looks like Marquez is the fresher of the two. Yereshchenko looks like he might be getting a little tired.
And there's no question about it because Marquez sets a very blistering pace.
Good left hand by Raul Marquez. Well, if Marquez wins this bout, he will meet Francis Vostok of Romania, who has beaten him twice.
You talk about a guy who sets a blistering pace. What about that would be? But this one is still far from over.
Vostok is a thundering puncher. He really works the body and hits hard. It would be a tremendous bout for the gold if Marquez can win here, and he appears to be in good shape.
I thought the first round was close. I thought Marquez had a much better round in the second. Right now, it seems to have things going his way, though he's showing Yereshchenko a little bit too much respect.
Looks like Marquez has landed the majority of the scoring blows in round 3, and Vladimir Yereshchenko seems to be very tired. Not much steam behind those punches, and Marquez is tagging him.
Nice right uppercut by Marquez to end the combination.
Less than a minute remaining in the bout. Marquez landing left and right to the head, and he rocked Yereshchenko back, and we'll get a standing 8. Marquez hammering Yereshchenko.
7, 8.
Final 41 seconds. Marquez spinning out of the corner to throw a left hand. Yereshchenko really wobbly. He's in trouble. He's hurt. Marquez missing with a left-right. Good right hand landing. Solid body shot and back to the head. Marquez really working Yereshchenko over right now as we're down to the final 20 seconds. It would appear that Marquez has this one wrapped up. Another very strong performance by Marquez, as he so often does. He appears to be stronger in the final round than he is in the first.
I think he let Yereshchenko off the hook, though. I think he should have stopped him.
Marquez looks like he can go 3 more rounds. He and his dad Arturo are here in Seattle. Back in Houston, his mom Yolanda, his brother Aldo, and his sister Veronica looking on. And I'm sure, like us, they sense that Raul is going to advance to the gold medal round. And a matchup with Francis Vostok of Romania. Marquez lost to Vostok in the 89 World Championship in the semifinals and lost to him again in the 90 World Championship Challenge. So he's got revenge in mind.
Let's take a look at that third round. It was a very nice round for Marquez. He jumps in with a sharp right to the head, comes in with a right uppercut, and then a smashing left hook, and you see the knees of Yereshchenko do a Mr. Bojangles. And Marquez just pours the pressure on. He really knows how to work inside. There you see that hook again. And I thought at this point he really was going to be able to take Yereshchenko out of there.
Arturo Marquez and Joe Bird in the corner of Raul Marquez.
And
look at some more of those blows.
Marquez just pouring it on. You see the face, the pained expression on Yereshchenko as Marquez opens up with both guns.
Wouldn't seem to be much doubt about the outcome of this one, but let's see. Raul Marquez waving the American flag, trying to get the crowd involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner on a 4-1
awaiting the decision. Raul Marquez is the winner of 4-1 decision. So it's on to the finals and a rematch with Francis Vostok of Romania, and a very happy Marquez family back in Houston as Raul comes away with a victory. Boxing action continues.
Keep watching with us, and in a few minutes, Jeremy gets a chance to put himself in a gold medal match.
It's all over. Jeremy Williams
There's the fans watching him. They love him. Why not? Hometown boy makes good.
The mother of Jeremy Williams reacting to the victory.
Be a great one. Maybe a great pro someday. Right now, let's go to the Seattle Center Coliseum, and a great one in his own right. One of the best sports announcers in the business, and we got a crew of them. Mel Proctor. Mel.
All right, thank you, Larry. And last night, 3 more Americans advanced to the final round this weekend in Seattle. Tonight, 9 more U.S. boxers will try to take a step closer to the gold. 2 of them you'll see. Oscar De La Hoya, a 17-year-old from Los Angeles. He'll face a 2-time world champion, Irat Hamatov of the Soviet Union. And Larry mentioned Jeremy Williams, an 18-year-old from Fort Dodge, Iowa. You'll see him at 178 pounds. Williams was very impressive in his first bout, scoring a first-round knockout of Vladimir of Bulgaria. Williams said his dad, Charles, told him before the bout that the Bulgarian had a weak chin and predicted a first-round knockout. A hug from his dad. Everybody back home in Fort Dodge, Iowa was happy. After the bout, I spoke with Williams about his opponent tonight, Andrei Kornyavka of the Soviet Union. He was a world champion in 1989 at 165 pounds, and Williams said he's slower than dirt. Let's go to the guys at ringside, Steve Albert and Randy Gordon.
All right, Mel, in case you were wondering, the Russian word for dirt is gruyez. Jeremy Williams, perhaps the most explosive boxer in the U.S.
He really is, Steve. But if he thinks this guy is slow, he's got another thing coming. Don't win a world championship being slow, and he's also won 163 bouts in his career. If Jeremy Williams is looking past this towards the finals, he has made a big mistake. He's in for it.